What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another review, and this one is to that Lil Xan Fireworks, and I'm giving this one the red light because this is absolutely garbage, bruh. Like, there's a fine line when it comes to rappers who create rhymes that they don't want anybody to understand, you feel me, because they code it and things like that. But then you got the rappers who are just super incoherent that what they're saying, they want you to know, but they do it so poorly that you really can't gather an understanding fully. Like, that's exactly the type of rapper that Lil Xan was. And when you look at him and everything that's going around him and such, man, you realize nobody cares. Like, all these people around him are trying to do is get him to record these songs so that they can run it up, so that they can go ahead and get this money. That's all that matters here. There's no part of artistry here. That's why he's probably making all of these songs high off of Xanax and whatever drugs he's taking, because why try to make a good song? You're never going to be a good rapper, ever. So let's just go ahead and make your name popular so that we can go ahead and run it all the way up. This project is a straight up con that the best part of it is the fact that it's short. Like, he can only do one verse. There's only one track on here where he got multiple verses. And to be real with you, you can tell why. Because the lyrical content and what he's talking about, he can't stay on a topic to save his life. And I already know some people are gonna come up and be like, well, you know, that's the style. Like, it's supposed to be lo-fi, it's supposed to be poor quality and all of this stuff. That's what's happening out here, man. But that's a lie as well. Because in the hands of a quality act like Triple X Temptation, you can legitimately make a cause for a lo-fi type style. But this is just somebody hopping in the booth, high as ever, just saying whatever comes to his mind, creating whack songs and getting pushed out there, and people are just going with it because you're hearing him. But let's go ahead and break down these songs, man, starting with Summer Days. Well, this is maybe the most meaningful of songs that he got on here, as it got that super depressive feel to the production here. And you can tell why, because lyrically he's talking about these summer days that he just want to be up, having fun, smoking, doing all of this, but yet the stress that other people bring on him and the anger that he has about it, it really messes him up, even by seeing all these kids out here having fun with their parents and stuff. He wishes he could be out there having fun too, but he just can't. Now, the problem with this song is you don't know exactly what it is that's got him like this. And I think he tries to tell us, but he's so incoherent that you can't pick it up. Like, he could be talking about a female and the stress that she's bringing to him. He could be talking about the music industry and the stress that that's bringing to him. But really, we will never know. And it's not because he didn't want to tell us, it's because he can't tell us. He could honestly be talking about his overall life on where he's at right now. He's really not enjoying it so much, so he can't enjoy a summer day. We will never know. At least until the official lyrics to this song comes out, it's going to be difficult to pick up on it. And that's just a symptom of him being bad. The next song is Help Me. Well, this song is along those same lines of him just being so bad, being so incoherent that you really can't pick up on everything that he's doing here. But yet the concept of it is rather simple. This is one of those back then didn't want me, now I'm hot, now they all on me. But yet his back then was only 2 years ago, and he's saying how his life all but changed to this point. But yet everything about this song has been trashed. Like, this is a proven topic through everybody in the game have done this and people have rolled with it, but yet he can't even do it on a bare basic level. The next song is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one is really hilarious because when you break down what he's talking about lyrically, he's not talking about anything. Like, there's no concept. There's no lyrics. He can't spit lyrics, so of course there's not going to be lyrics. So what's the point in saying the hook as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Like, this is an attempt at being catchy. But yet he's all but just telling us, yes, I can count to 8. That's the only meaning that you can get from this entire song. And this isn't the only time that he counts to 8. He does it in the next song. Here's exactly what he said in his lyrics, broken down in its simplest form. I woke up, I popped the Xanax, I hate life, but yet all my people and such are telling me that I'm lucky, but yet I don't believe them when they tell me that I'm lucky. Because we as MCs, we die early. That's pretty much it. What does that have to do with counting 1 through 8? You feel me? I mean, when you look back in history, whenever you do something like this, you gotta have an actual theme to go along with it. Like the 10 crack commandments, Biggie was counting, but yet he gave us a meaning behind each number that he was saying, man. Then you got Nas with Shoot 'Em Up, where he's doing a whole bunch of numbers and stuff in there, but clearly you can tell the concept around that was to go along with the Christmas Kill flow and all of that, man. And those are the only ways that counting in your songs actually work. But clearly he's not good enough of an MC to determine this and to actually be lyrical enough to do that. The next song was Basic, where the hook is pretty much just talking about how he dislikes average women who really ain't about nothing. That's pretty much what a basic female is. But then when you break down the verses, you gotta just scratch your head like, okay, the first verse he's just talking about how he's stunting. Like, okay, that has nothing to do with basic women and all of that stuff. But then the second verse, he begins to talk about himself and then ends it off saying how, you know, he's super insecure still and he's nervous when he's talking to women still. So your song about basic women is you talking about how nervous and insecure you are about talking to women, but yet you be stunning and all of this stuff. Like, doesn't that show that you were just the weakest of the weak? And the last song was Candyman, where this song was just super uninteresting, was just drugs and women, but yet done in the worst possible way. Production was trash, flow was trash, everything about it was trash. This entire project was trash, man. This may end up being maybe the worst project of this year, but yet you can't discount the music industry. Music industry is probably like, hold my beer. You think this is bad? Oh, I got somebody new coming out this year that's going to specifically attempt to be worse. Because there's no way you could not be any worse than this. Like, he doesn't have any core skill set. He doesn't have anybody around him that's trying to make him better. He's just around a bunch of money-grabbing people that's trying to just get him to put out music because we built up your name. We put this money behind you and promoted you. Let's go ahead and capitalize all the way, man. 1 out of 10. Thank God it's short. Hopefully the music industry will get better than this, but I am ashamed of every record label, anybody who ever thought that this was any decent, and him being any kind of artist to put money behind. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.